Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set, 60 outlaw. Here we go. 6-6, pull it high. Let's go.
Lock now on first down. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw it is Lock. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't worry on this.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Under go.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It got his man complete. That one goes for 36 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Check 13. Check 13. X3. 218. Chop. Hey, lock it. Check 6 down. Check it back.
Throwing on first down is Lock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Go. 50 play.
Mike,
55. Check 55.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working at it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but now it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Thomas operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Good work, let's go. Let's go.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. They're connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
No. Check 9. Hey, wahoo. 54. Mike 54. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Buying time to his left. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Get in the way. Get in the way.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense. Meant that there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st down, Thomas connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
60 outlaw.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
60 Pittsburgh. 56. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go.
On second down, McCaffrey. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Here's Thomas. His throw caught right around the 6. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Let's go. 50, play.
Check back.
Ready?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Now Thomas from the gun, he'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lock gonna throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Hey, Charlie. Come get some. He don't want it. Go. 2.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
We got heavy. Everybody scoot up. Heavy. Over. Deep down. Back to pass. 94 is the mark. I'm here all day. 94. Hey, exit. Come on, D. 94 is the mark. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. These babies cry all the way back home. 94.
On third down, Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Now Locke. He's got his big tight end Fant. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Back to throw. Thomas eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and inches. That's to McCaffrey, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw. Thomas out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check 56. Nice, sweetheart.
To throw is Thomas. Operating from the gun. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Thomas now throwing on first down, going for it, and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown, and the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Come on, set. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
A final shot before half for Locke. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Here's Thomas looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Being chased out left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
Ready. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, they're scared.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2nd and 4. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Cooper was the target there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They look to throw. It's locked. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Hey, stand up. Go.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
General West. Hey, box truck.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. This is the tight end fan. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Locke. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Watch out. Switch.
They'll run with Lindsey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Clock working out of the gun. Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 60 or.
Crunch time, defense.
Now.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else. Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Thomas from the gun on third down. Cooper's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. McCaffrey on the counter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Thomas to throw on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense, I think. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Off play action. Thomas. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Markel Lee charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when
under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, Thomas. Trying to lay one up. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the 12-yard line.
Hey, exit.
Here we go on second and 12. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Flush to his right, and he fires one incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now this one complete on the slant route. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Check, 55, come on. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ballgame. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. To throw is Thomas. From the gun, he'll throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on now, come on now.
Under 10, under 10. X3, 218, chopper.
Thomas now operating from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Myles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Thomas. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Able to get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Operating from the gun. Thomas fights off the defender. And the pressure gets to him again. Bradley Chubb drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
You ain't doing nothing. Fair. Slip, go.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They find some open field here. Give them 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look at me. Go.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
80 weapons. Smooth.
Clock now on 1st down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
Ready, ready. 50 seconds. Hey, lock it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Block. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Thomas. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Check, 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 check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch. Go, go. Yeah. Hit it.
Here's Thomas throwing on 3rd and long. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on third down, Locke escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Locke will try again on 2nd down. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw it is Locke. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
60 outlaw.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
At the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Here's Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Broncos 10, Cowboys nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Draymond Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats. It's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Markel Lee in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Locke. He's going to look deep for more. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 4, check 4.
Protein spill. Hey, orbit. Go.
2nd and 6. And he will find his man on the outside. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Back to throw. Thomas. And he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Thomas. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over